welcome back to another speed paint of mine. Yeah. I decided to redesign some old OCs. I had like 3 of them from an old series I had called, well, not even a series, it was never online. Well, it was on my old DeviantArt, but that's another story for another time. It was called Monsters Revealed, and basically these children from monsters or like whatever, like they died, they got their parents' powers, their monster parents' powers, and like the other parent died. And I don't know if there ever was a plot. All I know is there was like this evil lady and they were all connected by these red strings. And I know at some point one of them was supposed to cry, and that was like a very big thing. And that's all I remember. I have no clue. I quote unquote wrote this when I was in the 7th grade. So anyway, this is a redesign of my character. Her name used to be Aoi, I don't know. They all have Japanese names. I have no clue how to pronounce them anymore. But she was originally the Grim Reaper's daughter. I know. I have no clue how that works either. But yeah, I decided to change her up a lot. Oh yeah, you can see her original design on the side. You can see it. That's a call out post to myself, whatever. Her original, so yeah, and I was like, oh, I hate it. So I decided to like, okay, so here's the joke. I decided to revamp them if they were in a dating simulator. So this is them if they were in a dating simulator. So I renamed her to Morgana, which is like also has a death theme, kinda. And also she's like a general, right? And I wanted to give her like a very like general like clothing, but I was like, okay, but titty gap though. And that was my plan for her redesign. I know in the original series, like I remember that she was like super serious, and like she was like the boss of everybody. Like she was like the main character, and she was like super goth and super emo. And yeah, I basically, in my opinion, she's the one who changed probably the least from her original design. Actually, no, she changed a bit. The next design changed quite a bit. The last design changed quite a bit. But yeah, I decided to drop most of the blue in her outfit and substitute that for like red, because I really needed the red to pop, you know, it needed that popping red color. So here she is. I also she had like skull berets, and I decided like no more skull berets. I'll just put like a white ribbon in her hair. That's her new skull beret. Barrette. I said beret. Barrette. It's a barrette, I think. I don't know. I can't spell. I should really get that fixed one day. So yeah, she's now a general in this wannabe dating sim I probably am never gonna make. I don't know. But in the dating sim, I have like an idea for it. I don't know if I ever execute it, but I think she's dateable. Also, she does have abs. The day I learn how to draw muscles is the day it's over for all of you. I'm saying that right here, right now. Yes. Yes, it is. It's over for all of you. All of you. But yeah, she has like this general theme, kind of. But like also, I like her. She's probably my favorite design out of this whole bunch. I really, really love her. I loved her in the original, and I still love her now. She is mwah, mwah. Also, she was supposed to have a scar on her chest, but last minute I was like, nah, I ain't feeling that scar on her chest. Whatever. Oh yeah, also in the original series, they're all supposed to like die once. So like Andrew Hussey Who, that was my original idea. All my characters were supposed to die and then become quote unquote reborn, but only like as half monster. Like she was like well, her name's Morgana now. Morgana was like the Grim Reaper's daughter. That's gone now. Anyway, on the side I did like expressions for her, kind of. I wanted to give her very subtle expressions, you know, because she's a very subtle person. Anyway, the next design is coming up in like a hot minute. There she is. Okay, this girl used to be named Hickory. It's the one name I can pronounce. And she was like this wizard's daughter, and like, yeah, she died. But she got reborn as like with magical powers and stuff, and yeah, that's cool. And I don't think she had anything in her character, like anything significant. Like I don't think she had any personality. I think she was just like the standard best friend, and that's okay. But she was originally supposed to like wield these like purple flames. Like I remember every time I drew her with like these purple flames, and they were so cool, and I loved them. But then I was like, but then redesigning her, I was like, no. But then I had like an idea after this, like, oh my god, I want to see if she had like a smoking pipe, and she smoked blue flames, kind of like blue, like no, not blue, like purple smoke. And I didn't add it in this, but it was like a cool idea in my head. So yeah, her design changed the least in my opinion, because she still has her red hair, she still has her pale skin. I just gave her like freckles. Her hair pretty much stayed the same color, and I added the titty cap because everything I make needs to have a titty cap. So unlike the original where she was like this wizard's daughter, I decided to make her like this owner of like a magical item shop or something like that. I don't know. If I make this a dating game, I want to make it like a fantasy dating game, you know? So yeah. She also had like a pumpkin theme. That's also I remember. The main three girls I draw here that were in the series, I gave like little like symbols for them. Like she had like a pumpkin theme. The one before them, Morgana, she had like a skull theme. And the one after that, I copyrighted it from like a vampire book I read. It was not Twilight. But it was like a smiley face vampire. I have no clue what it was. And yeah. Also in this design, I decided to like not give her heterochromia because no, sometimes that works out, but like I just didn't want her to have heterochromia. I just did not want it. I just didn't want it at all. Also, I made her like really playful and sly, but also playful and also like flirty. So like we're getting married, guys, actually, or it's coming up soon. She's gonna steal all of my non-existent money. I also put all her hair in like a ponytail, like a very like poofy ponytail, because I really like her poofy hair, and I gave everything like gold detailing on her outfit because I was like, she probably scams people. She probably does. And I don't know what that says about my personality, that I like characters that scam people out of their money, but it says something not good about my taste in people. So I probably need to get that checked out one day. This is just a call out post to myself. Yeah, so she's no longer like magical, you know, she doesn't make blue flames. I like to think like she puffs up blue smoke and like people like see like illusions or something. I think that would be really cool. Actually, it would be really cool. You know what? I'm gonna write that down. I think that would be really, really cool. Also, I don't make scripts when I do these videos. I should really make a script. Somebody should remind me to make a script. But yeah, her design, I don't think her design gave me the most trouble. Like I had a clear vision of what I wanted, but like executing it was kind of like because I had like so many ideas for her, but I didn't like put some of the ideas in. Like she was supposed to have like a beret in her hair instead of the pumpkin. It's supposed to be like a golden like beret with like a wing design or something. I don't know. And like her shoes supposed to be like heels or something. Like I had a bunch of ideas for her, and like here's me doing her expressions, and I want to do one with her blushing because she's a flirty hoe. She's flirty. What can I say? She's perfect in every way, shape, and form. I love her. I love her. Oh, so her name is Vesta. Next character. Her name used to be Lillian. It's now Lilith. There's no real change there. But her design is the character who changed the most. Because if you look at her original design, she's the one in the middle. She used to have silver hair with one blonde streak, and she used to be pale as hell. And I was like, nope, we skipping all of that. So, she originally was a half vampire. I know. Twilight who? And her mom was like a vampire hunter, and like I remember like her and her dad and like her mom getting together. It was like this super like forbidden thing, and I, honestly, that kind of sounds like Twilight, not gonna lie. I never read Twilight, but it low-key sounds like it, I don't know. Her design gave me the most trouble, honestly. Honestly, it did. Like, you'll see here, I was gonna give her like these cute bun things, and I was like, nope, it doesn't fit her at all. No, I'm gonna give her a side ponytail. Also, in her like original concept, I remember she had like a dragon, and I remember this because I showed it to like people in my class, and they're like, is that a giant lizard? And I was like, no, it's a dragon. It's a dragon, guys. It did look like a giant lizard. It did not look like a dragon. So I gave her a baby dragon on her shoulders because she had a dragon. So I think she's like a monster tamer in this. Like she trains like beasties and all those cute cool things. I changed her. She had like a red theme. I changed that to pink. I really like pink, and I gave her cake. So you know. So her original design was very bubbly. Like she was like that standard bubbly character that you see in every anime. I did not change that. I like bubbly characters. You know, I like the way they are. Also, I changed her eyes were gonna be pink, but then I was like, screw it, they're gonna be red. But yeah, I like bubbly characters. You know, they're fun, they're cool, and she's a bubbly character, and I like that. But then I was like, you know what? She's a bubbly character. But then in my head, I was like, let's torture her. So if I ever make this into a dating game, I'm going to torture her. So, you know, she just has one of those faces. You know, we all make OCs. We all know what happens when we have an OC that we just look at and we're like, I want them to be happy, but I also want them to be sad. And that says a lot about my personality. I think her dragon name, I don't have a name for her pet dragon, but like I think the name for the pet dragon will be like, I don't know, Pepper or something. I don't know. I'm not creative. You know, I can draw, but when it comes to names, I am not good. When I first came up with the names for this series back when in like 7th grade, I got them all on like 20,000name.com. And you know what? When I redesigned them and picked out new names, I did the same thing, but guess what? They're not Japanese names anymore. Because in the original, it was never stated that they were Japanese. I just picked Japanese names. I have no clue why. It was cringy as hell. I just wanted everything to be an anime. I don't know. Also, the Speedpaint's about to end. So if you like the Speedpaint and you want to see more of my art, there's links in the bio for my social media links. And also, I'm starting a Patreon where I'm going to put early access to videos, process gifts, and all that other cool stuff. So yeah. Yeah, and also help me get through college, you know? Like, yeah, and I probably will be opening commissions soon. Oh, there's me doing her expressions. Yay! Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this speed paint. I hope you guys look forward to the next speed paint. And yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I like doing these. I'm probably gonna do more. Bye!